Hallo, willkommen zurück bei The Zodiac Trial. Letztes Mal haben wir den Gruppenkampf angefangen und haben uns kurzzeitig mit der Gruppe von Dragon, Snake und dem Bunny verbündet, um Horse rauszunehmen, weil wir dachten, Horse hätte vielleicht, wäre einer der Traitor, aber es kam leider anders, denn Horse war eigentlich ein unschuldiger Mann, den wir jetzt sterben musste, und Dragon, Snake und Bunny sind die Traitor in der Gruppe. Zusammen mit einer Gruppe vielleicht, wir wissen es nicht genau. Aber das ist ebenfalls, dass wir einen Unschuldigen verloren haben, der uns im Kampf hätte nützlich sein können. Danach wollten sie uns ebenfalls töten, aber der Kampf wurde verschoben, weil es gab so einige Komplikationen dazwischen. Von daher haben wir uns alle zurückgezogen und wir sind jetzt in der Cafeteria und sie sind woanders. Ach ja, und sie wollten uns verbrennen. Dragon hat in einem Raum voller öliger Laken Feuer geschmissen und wir werden fast verbrannt oder erstickt. Haha, toll. Aber jetzt sind wir unten in der Cafeteria und planen und 2 Figuren haben den Raum betreten. Und ich schätze, es sind Sheep und Monkey, weil die beiden jetzt ohne Schutz dastehen werden. Ah!
Mouse, Ox, Tiger, can we talk? I believe we have much to discuss.
Sure. Come right in. Mouse, are you sure? What's there to question? They're on our side.
But do they know that?
We do. We weren't far from Horse when we chased after you. We kept our distance for safety reasons, but we saw a lot of what was happening. Jeez, how many spectators were just hiding on the sidelines when we were burning to death?
Sorry, we just thought that even if we tried to help, we'd just get knocked away by Dragon or Bunny.
That's probably correct.
Afterwards, we checked on Horse and he was...
She wasn't able to finish her statement. She didn't need to. I'm sorry, Sheep. We didn't know. Well, we thought it was him or us. We aren't here to pass judgment on you. You must grapple with what has happened on your own.
Then why are you here? Wahrscheinlich um Verbündete zu suchen, weil sie alleine stehen. Hilfe, Freundschaften, Verbündete.
Are you here to join the fight? In a way, but not how you think. Huh?
Did you guys, think about what would happen after Horse died?
What do you mean? Let me put it simply. Horse is in a state where he will be unable to input actions on his tablet. If he doesn't input an action this round, he will be executed. And if anyone other than him uses his tablet, he will be executed. Even his partners can't use it. Wait, but that means... With these new rules, when one member of a pack is executed, the whole pack is executed. So, to put it simply, Sheep and I are dead woman walking.
No! If you kill one member of a pack, you effectively kill the group.
That can't be right. You guys haven't done anything wrong. Die like this, it's unfair.
Life's unfair.
You two can't seriously be okay with this, can you? I can't speak for Sheep. However, I have spent much of my life coming to terms with my own mortality and limitations. It is unfortunate that my spiritual journey must come to an end here. But on the whole, I am at peace. Faced with the inevitable, I am able to feel some sense of tranquility.
I really don't want to die. But maybe it's right that I do. So long as I'm a victim then. Forget it. I can't do anything about it. So I have no choice but to accept it.
Sheep, Monkey. I feel tears welling to my eyes.
Nein, babies!
These two did nothing wrong, and yet they end up like this. I had no idea how they were taking things so well.
So, did you come here just to tell us that you were going to die? Ox!
No, I want to avenge Horse. So, for our last round, I want to ask if there's anything we could do to help.
Using my ability, I can move your group 4 spaces forwards. With that, maybe you can win the race.
Assuming Dragon doesn't kill you guys first.
Assuming. They were offering to help? I appreciate your help, Monkey. I really do. However, could I ask you to use the ability on Pig's Pack? Pig's Pack? Pig's Pack? They want to come in last place. We're already set to win the race if we keep up the pace we're going. Even if other groups use minor trinkets, they'll just beat us up. The problem is if the defeated pack comes in very last. There are two ways to prevent that. One, we could steal tablets from the defeated pack members and forcibly make them move quicker. Or two, to push them past one of the other packs. Two of them have to move one space every turn. If we combine it with Monkey's copying Rooster's ability, we can push them past Dragon's group. Good thinking, Mouse. However, we should think about some backup plans.
Backup plans?
It's still. Just then, I heard the sound of a pin dropping. And then blindness. The world was white. My head was spinning, ears ringing. I was in a dazed state, but I was able to put together one clear thought.
Flash grenade!
What? Was that a fucking flashbang? Where in the world did that come from? I couldn't just stay still. I didn't know what to do, so I just sort of flared my body in random directions, hoping to scare people off. Then, as I started to come to, I realized what was happening. All of the cafeteria, bunny, snake, dragon, rooster, pig, and dog, were all assaulting our group. I immediately noticed a snake holding a scalpel, rushing me. Fuck. I dodged away from him and started to put as much distance between me and him as I could. Ox seemingly wasn't actually targeted by anyone. Sheep, however. Sorry about this. Duck plunked some blade weapon right into Sheep's chest, close range. Sheep! I knew she was going to die anyways, but to end up like that? It was horrible. Duck, that jerk! But Duck wasn't the only one ambushing us. Rooster grabbed a monkey, trying to pin her down. However, through an act of seeming good luck, Monkey was somehow able to slip out of Rooster's grapple. Immediately, she started sprinting down the hall. Rooster chased after her. The biggest fight, however, was Bunny and Dragon attacking Tiger. Tiger was still affected by the flashbang, but even still, her wild swing was keeping the two at bay. However, she was definitely losing the fight.
Alright, enough playing around.
Dragon pulled out a knife with her left hand.
Time to eat dirt, Shabay.
Dragon charged at Tiger and sprang down at her with a knife. However, luckily Tiger caught Dragon's wrist. Ha! What a laugh. You want to know what happened to that last crazy bitch who came to me with a knife?
Not really.
Dragon dropped the knife to her right hand and stepped down at Tiger's shoulder blade. She landed a solid gash, and Tiger cried out in pain. Using the momentum, Dragon slashed at Tiger again. Tiger moved out of the way, but it still nicked her side. Tiger was angry. She screamed out and began swinging wildly. I'll kill you! Tiger, quit it! She seemed to pause a moment when I said that. You're too injured. We need to retreat. Just then, Bunny ran in with a knife on his own. Tiger knocked him away, but got her arm cut in the process. She cried out, then grimaced. Fine! Tiger ran over to me. The sight caused Snake to promptly stop his pursuit. X also ran towards me. The three of us ran together, retreating until we were safe in a different nearby room. Then we sat down, held our breath, and hoped the others wouldn't see where we were. After a bit, it became clear that we weren't being chased. Thank God for that. We were in a wrecked state. What the hell was that? How did someone get a flashbang? How should I know? I don't even know how Brian would get his hands on that. Honestly,
dieser Kampf eskaliert sehr stark gerade.
Honestly, all things considered, that didn't go as bad as it could have. Sheep's brutal murder aside, the rest of us got out alive. Tiger was deeply injured though, which was a serious drawback. She tried to bandage her wounds with a piece of her own shirt as much as she could, but she was clearly still injured. In a full-on fight, Dragon and Bunny both had real shots at taking her down now. Things were looking grim. Damn. What are we going to do now?
I don't know. But it's unlikely we'll be able to win just by participating in the race. We're going to need to take the tablets.
And how are we going to do that? Bunny, Dragon, Snake, Rooster, Pig, and Dog. They're all in unit. They're all a unit.
They're all a united front. Oh, united.
They're all a united front at this point. Meanwhile, it's just the three of us against them. It makes me wonder, There are 6 of them. There's 3 of us. Was it right to fight this? Sure, I was angry at them for what they did, but at this point, twice as many people could live if we just let them work together. If we just sat down and died.
What? 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 No! Einerseits, wir haben 3 Mörderer schon dabei. Wir haben Bunny und Dragon, und Snake, die Horse gekillt haben. Und dann Dog, der Sheep getötet hat. Nee.
No, I wasn't going to just lie down and let them kill me. They were the ones who made it a turf war, didn't they? Dragon was the one who started this stupid thing, the one who locked us in a burning room. Snake poisoned Horse to death. Bunny lied to all of us. Dog's pack allied with her, and Dog stabbed Sheep to death. They didn't get to just do horrible things, then have innocent people all over because they were outnumbered. It wasn't right. I shouldn't have to give up on living just because more people might live. I didn't know any of those other people, and from what I've seen, they all appeared to be assholes, willing to do whatever to survive. I wasn't going to roll over. Not today. We can't give up.
Yeah, no one was suggesting that we should.
Good, because I'm not.
Good, because we're not. Awkward.
Good.
So, do you have a point to this, or...?
Here's the plan. Step 1. We split up into different rooms and input our actions for this round. Step 2. We look for the others. Step 3. We kick their butts.
Okay, but how?
I don't know. You figure it out.
Okay, so we don't have a plan.
Whatever. You're right in that we need to act this round again. Let's try to use the 3 trinkets again.
That should put us very close to the finish line. I saw Monkey get away. Hopefully she'll do what we taught her to do before dying.
Harsh.
I'm being pragmatic.
Tiger, you stay here for now and heal.
We need you to be up and able as soon as possible, so try to recover as fast as you can. Despite the ridiculous request, Tiger nodded determinedly. Ah, das ist schön für Sie. Das ist gut. I assume she then started to concentrate really hard on healing herself. Wenn's funktioniert.
Ox and I split up into different classrooms and input our actions. This will put us close to the finish line, but we weren't done yet. We met up outside the classroom. So, what do we do now?
Well, like you said, we sort scout around. Scout. Surprisingly enough, I think the victorious defeated alliance has to be on this offense.
How so?
With Monkey's push and both Dog and Pig needing to move at least one space a turn, it's actually going to be somewhat difficult for the defeat pack to guaranteed come in last. Especially if we run interference, I can think of a few plans we could try to make sure they don't come in last.
What are the plans?
Doesn't matter, because to stop us from doing them, they're probably going to try and prevent us. Right now, they might just be looking for us. If I was them, I'd have everyone split up and act as scouts. They'd find where we're hiding, then run back to base and report it.
Oh! So if we be really quiet,
we might be able to ambush a scout.
That's great! Wait, but we don't have any weapons.
The cafeteria should have knives, right? Let's each grab a knife from there.
Okay.
Sicher? Ich meine, da wurden wir angegriffen. Ich meine ja nur...
Like Ox suggested, we went over to the cafeteria, grabbed 2 sharp kitchen knives. 1 for each of us. They weren't the best of weapons, but they'd be suitable for self-defense. Wait, was this self-defense? No,
now wasn't it. Ich habe no now verwechselt, deswegen war ich verwirrt gerade.
No, now wasn't the time to get caught up in the moral quandaries of it all. I already worked up the determination to survive. Everything after that. Time passed, the round ended. We were well into round 6 when I ran into the first enemy. Ox and I had already begun our silent prowl around the school a while ago. We moved silently in tandem. We decided to stay on the first floor. That was where they probably looked for us after all. The idea that someone would be coming for us was a long shot. As time went on, I became more and more skeptical that it would actually happen. But after a while, I suddenly came across a figure. Pig? Rooster. As soon as he spotted me, I rushed towards him and covered his mouth. He started to struggle against me, but before either of us knew what had happened, Ox had stabbed him from behind. Rooster's eyes shut open, but I had to keep covering his mouth to prevent him from alerting anyone nearby. But having someone die right in front of you felt disgusting. Horrifying even. Eventually, Rooster stopped moving. He was just a corpse, leaning against my hands. I pushed him over, and he dropped to the floor. And I promptly walked over to a nearby room and threw up. Nope, I'm not cool with this. Even if I wasn't the one who stabbed him, I was responsible for killing another human being. Rooster. He wasn't the best person, but he didn't deserve. Mouse, are you okay? I'm fine, I need a minute. Ox's face also seemed to like be flushed over. However, he was holding things together relatively well. Was he seriously not disgusted by this? No, he was just holding it together better. Rooster was trying to find us so his group could murder us. I didn't need to feel bad about this. Deep breath. After calming down, I walked out back into the hallway. Better now? I guess. Come on. Let's move his body to the cafeteria. What? Why? Do you want to just lie in the middle of the hallway? Ja, warum nicht? Ich meine ja, warum nicht? Da liegt's in der Cafeteria, toll. Dragging a body is a lot more work than it looks like. Luckily, Ox and I split the workload. Each of us grabbed a leg and we dragged him over to the cafeteria. There, we met with Tiger, who had recovered somewhat and was keeping the cafeteria on lockdown. Hey, you guys are back. Wait, is that? Yeah. Wow, that's good work. You don't need to try and make us feel better about this. Let's just focus on making the most of it. Well, at least we've got his tablet now, right? That means we can use the ability, which should be useful. We now had 6 tablets. Our pack obviously had the 3 we started with. Sheep grabbed Horse's tablet off his body. We collected Sheep and Horse's tablet off a corpse. And now we had Roosters. We can move people 4 spaces at a time. It'll be great for preventing Dog's pack from coming in last. That's not the problem here. We could already prevent Dog's pack from being last. The real benefit was killing someone from the defeated pack. That means that we can instantly execute. Ich kann nicht reden. That means that we can instantly execute Dog and Pig by using this tablet, since it would be someone other than Rooster using it. Dang, instant execution? They really shouldn't have split up like that. They didn't expect us to be waiting for them. The plan was like to just spot a group, then report back. So what, are we just going to kill Dog and Pig now? It's unfortunate, but now it's war. What else are we going to do? But wait, won't that be a huge problem for us? Huh? If that happens, Dragon's pack will realize what happened. They probably know where Rooster was scouting, and they'll know where we prepared for and they know we were prepared for him. Those 3 will probably come down as a group, armed to the teeth with weapons, looking to kill us on first sight. Obviously, that's not good. However, it was always going to come to that. But if it comes to that, I don't think we win. If Tiger was better, then we might stand a chance. But she's still in no fighting shape. Hey, I can still rumble. Tiger tried pumping her arm, but up in encouragement, but instantly recoiled. No, she definitely wasn't able to rumble. The only reason she wasn't already on the floor was pure adrenaline. Snake isn't exactly a scary fighter, but Dragon was clearly experienced with combat, and Bunny's a little cop. Ox is far from an intimidating figure, and I'm a girl, still in college. If it's a straight up brawl, we lose. So, what are you suggesting? I don't know. I'm just saying we should think about things while we still have the initiative. Right now, we control how this battle is going to continue. We should use that. Man, if only we could get Dog to try fighting Snake. I bet Dog could take Snake. Well, Dog's already lost. If he's going to die anyways, maybe we could convince him to side with us. I don't think so. He's too... Ox heard off. Instantly struck by a thought. Oh, this is going to be good. Oh, but oh yeah. What is? Ox? He's had an idea. I bet it's going to turn things around. Oh, that's great. What's that, the ox? Hold on. Let him write it out. These things don't come fully baked. Okay. I have an idea. Yeah, we know. Huh? He wasn't listening to us, ox. He wasn't listening to us. Ox. What's the idea? Oh, well, this might sound really dumb, but hear me out. Sure thing. Why don't we try holding Rooster hostage?
Okay, die Idee ist nicht so gut, wie ich dachte. Rückzug, einen Schritt zurück, Neustart. What?
So I have a few questions.
Obviously, I didn't actually mean rooster. Dead, he means nothing. But what if we pretend he's not dead yet, and we use him to blackmail Dog into killing someone in Dragon's group?
Yeah, I still have a few questions. How are we going to prevent that we have Roosters? How are we going to pretend that we have Rooster hostage? He's dead, and Dog's going to suspect that unless we show otherwise.
Then we simply show otherwise. Ox went to Rooster's body and roughed around his body. Then, he pulled out a key item.
Rooster's mask?
Yep.
So, why are you showing me this?
Look, we have his mask, we have his clothes. I think the implication is pretty obvious.
Hold on a minute. You're not suggesting we pretend to be Rooster, are you?
Kind of.
How stupid do you think they are?
Look, I'm not saying that the fake Rooster goes up and talks to them, but from a distance, with the right clothes, we can pass somebody off.
Well, how do you get someone to look at the Rooster from a distance?
Here's what I'm thinking. First, one of us will dress up in Rooster's clothes and put on a mask. We tie that person to the chair, like they're a hostage. That person can try and struggle like the Rooster. It'll be grand old time. Another one of us can stand with a fake hostage and look like we're threatening Rooster with a life. Then the third of us can get Dog and show him the scene. Then say if he wants Rooster alive, he has to bring the body of someone from Dragon's Pack. Then we release Rooster, and the final act will be a three fair duel.
Doesn't that negotiation run into a whole host of problems?
Okay, yeah, but I think we could probably pull our way through it, maybe.
I don't know. Well, what do we have to lose? We're already in a pretty bad situation. If we don't do anything else, we're bound to get killed or executed. I say we try it.
I say it's a harebrained scheme to the likes of which you see in a Looney Tunes cartoon.
But honestly, at this point,
screw it.
Why not? Why not do a funny fake hostage prank with disguise and shit? Might as well.
You don't sound the most enthused, Mouse.
I took a hard turn on empathy at some point between the start of this shit show and right about now.
Not the best emotion to turn to, but I guess it'll do.
So, who's going to be the hostage? Obviously, I can't be me.
It's clearly going to be Mouse.
Hold on a minute. Why is it clearly me?
In case you couldn't tell, I'm a different race than Rooster.
In case you couldn't tell, I'm a different gender.
I already said it'll be distance, and you'll be tied up.
I don't like your implications.
I don't like your implications. There's no way we can fully hide skin at this point. Where someone doesn't notice my race. I think we can sell you as convincing Rooster though. Come on. You literally got the easiest job.
Fine, whatever.
Alright, now we're talking. Tiger, you're going to be the hostage holder. All you have to do is stand there threateningly of a mouse with a knife. Do you think you can manage that?
Aye, Chief. I've always wanted to be a hostage taker.
Word aspiration, but we'll work with that. Meanwhile, I'll try and get Doc to come down on his own, so we can do the negotiations.
What are the odds we successfully pull this off?
I put it at generously 10%.
I'll take it.
Der Plan ist in Action und ich weiß, wie er klappen wird. Wow, das alles hat sich sehr gewandert zu einer Seite, die ich nicht haben wollte. Jetzt haben wir schon 6 Tote, warte. Rooster, Horse, Sheep und Monkey. Nee, 4 Tote erst. Ja, 4 Tote. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Ich finde auch spannend, dass das Ergebnis der 5 Wochen nicht mehr gezeigt wurde. Anscheinend hat sich nicht so verändert. Oder es war einfach so, wer interessiert's? Oh Gott, das wird so stressig. Oh. Das wird eine Katastrophe. Es kann so viel schief gehen, es wird so viel schief gehen. Dog ist nicht dumm, Dog ist sogar schlau. Warum nicht Pig? Oh, warte, wir hätten mit Pig abmachen können, dass Dog das macht. Aber die Sache ist, Pig kann nicht kämpfen und daher ist Pig sinnlos für uns. Doof. Naja, egal. Wir werden schon irgendwie schaukeln. Wir kriegen das hin. Falls ihr sehen wollt, wie dieser Looney Tunes Streich funktioniert, dann schaltet wieder ein im nächsten Mal. Bis dahin. Habt einen schönen Abend, schönen Tag, schöne Woche, was auch mal passt gerade. Und wir sehen uns dann. Tschüss.